Yasharal.
Kwame Yasharal.
Kwame Yasharal.
Kwame Yasharal.
All praises. First, I would love to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, by Shem Mashiach, Romalak, Yahweh Shai. And we are the Hebrew Israelites of WFI and HOI. And we are out here in these last days to sit up here and edify and bring our people back to the marriage, which is the law, statutes, and commandments that our mighty brothers are out here in these last days to fish for our people to come back to, man.
Right.
America's getting ready to go down. America's
right.
getting ready to go in thermonuclear destruction.
Right.
You understand? Not too long ago, Iran just sat up here and bombed the military base of a U.S. military base. You understand? The times is coming near.
Right.
You understand? You got this wicked devil in office that's, coming after the brothers over there in Chicago, over there in D.C.
Yep.
And how long is it going to be before it comes to Rhode Island?
Right.
Before it comes to New York? Before it comes to L.A.? Before it comes to all cities and states? And basically to all four corners of the earth where our people step their feet at, man.
Right.
You understand? The time is at near.
Yep.
So we're not out here to sit up here and play for an applause. We're not out here to play games in these last days. We're not out here to get a bunch of Facebook likes and Instagram likes.
Right.
We are out here in these last days, man, to sit up here and seal for our people to come back to these laws and commandments.
That's
Let me
right.
get Psalms 106 and verse 1, King, and you can give me Luke 14 and 23, King. Time is really at hand, man. It's not getting better for America, and at the same time that it's not getting better for America, it's definitely not getting better for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's true.
And it's never been good for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Never. You understand? All this that you hear Trump talking about, make America great again, has nothing to do with us, man.
Right.
Has nothing to do with our people. And when I talk about going back to making America great again, how did America get great in the first place?
Right.
You understand? America got great in the first place off of the blood, the sweat, and tears, you understand, of the so-called Native Americans, to the so-called blacks, and now to the so-called Hispanics as well.
right.
You understand? And before Trump was saying make America great again, you had Ronald Reagan who was talking about make America great again.
Yep.
You had goddamn Bush's father that was saying that before.
Yep.
So this is nothing new that all Trump did was just upgraded by now putting these MAGA hats, you understand, and bringing that into form.
Right.
But not for nothing, he was, this is nothing new of what he was saying. He's just going back to saying of what his brothers were saying before him in office.
Right.
You understand? But when are you going to wake up, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man? You understand? You can't say that in these last days that the men of the Lord wasn't out here to sit up here, man, and let our people know, man, give you the love, give you the archaeology, the history, the ethnicity, the inheritance of who you are, but at the same time, most importantly, give you the warning as well. You understand? Bring that out for me, like you came about the song.
This is the book of Psalms 106, verse number 1.
Bring it out.
Praise ye the Lord. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever.
That's right, man. You understand? We give all praises, man, because it's the Most High that woke the spirit up off us. You understand? That now helped us wake up our eyes to understand our true history, our blueprint, and our records of who we are, to now take off that old man and put on that new man in righteousness.
That's right.
And if we could do it, man, you brothers of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you could do the same.
Right.
Right.
You could definitely do the same, brother, with the glasses. You got a minute for the Lord?
Hey, brother man.
Brother man. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So yes, man, every day that we wake up, we're giving, we give all praises to the Most High, because it's the Most High that's opening our eyes.
Right.
You understand? It's the Most High why I can move this hand and move these fingers, right? You understand? Why I can make it through the day. Why I was able to drive down here to meet up with my beautiful brothers, man.
That's
to
right.
Sit up here and prophesy, man, and
Oh.
let it be known out here, man.
Right, right.
It's all of the Lord. You understand? You don't do nothing by yourself.
Right, man.
Everything is all of the Lord. Drop that for me and give me Proverbs 20 and 24.
Bring that out.
You can bring that out for me, King
It's the
Baba
book
Shaw.
of Luke, chapter 14, and verse number 23.
Bring it out.
Bring it out. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges.
What are the streets out here today?
Go out to the highways and hedges. hedges.
What is on the street corners, man, and wherever we at, that's out here in the streets.
Go out into the highways and hedges.
and compel them to come in.
So we compelling our people to come in, man.
That's right.
Come into this truth, man. You understand? It's a beautiful time to know that you're an Israelite.
Right.
It'll be a beautiful time to see more brothers and more sisters, man, on this side, man.
Right,
On
right.
this side, man.
That's right.
It's time to be on this side. There's nothing out there for you, man. Nothing out there for you, man.
Nothing.
You understand? But what, man? All the things that break God's laws, man.
Right.
Because that's what these wicked people of so-called, well, not so-called, but the Edomite, you understand? Esau, you understand, which is today the so-called white man, woman, and child, man.
Right.
You understand? What have they done that sits up here, man, and makes equal opportunity for so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
Nothing.
Not
You
a
understand?
damn
Not a
thing.
damn thing at all.
Right.
They only kiss your ass when it comes time to now vote for another white man to come in office that's going to do the same of what the so-called white man did
Before
them,
them,
man.
right.
You understand? And it does nothing for the children of Israel. Drugs are still in your neighborhoods, man.
Right.
You understand? You got crack and heroin. Guns are still in your neighborhood.
Right.
You understand? The gang violence. They don't sit down and demonstrate the real essence, man, of how Crips and Bloods were really running at one point in time.
Right.
Y'all were protecting y'all neighborhoods, man.
Right.
You understand? And trust me, man, the hidden hand of America has utilized that and platformed that for y'all to now go against each other, man.
Right.
You understand? Because the biggest threat, man, to you, to the white man from the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they don't care about you shooting each other.
Right.
They don't care about your gang violence. They don't care about y'all doing everything that you're doing. You understand? Sitting up here selling drugs to each other, selling weed to one another.
Right.
You understand? Pregnating sisters, man, and then leaving the man on their own.
Right.
You understand? Having a child that's growing up without a father in the house, without a mother in the house. You understand? Our people, man, are being turned down and tricked out to homosexuality,
Right.
to lesbianism, to transgendering, man.
Right.
You understand? It's not safe for your children, man. You understand? It's making it hard for our people, man, but they're not afraid when our people are doing that. You
Right.
know what really fears the so-called white man, is when he sees brothers like this here, when he sees sisters back to their mindset.
Right.
When they're coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments
That's right.
that are only given for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is your history book. But white man has utilized it to make it a universal book
Right.
that is speaking about everybody.
Right.
And we could sit all day, we could sit all night, we could do this every day, all day, and not break a sweat, man. Off of sitting here and let you know that this book, this Bible here, is only for the children of Israel.
That's right.
The Bible, the basic instructions before leaving earth, man. That's what the Bible contains on, man. And then those instructions before leaving earth are only given to the children of Israel.
That's right.
They're not given to nobody else. You understand? Not given to nobody else. But us breaking the laws, breaking the commandments, breaking the statutes, man, that's why we in the conditions that we doing. You understand? A
Right.
lot of our people wake up and wonder and understand and don't understand, damn, why am I going through this?
Right.
You understand? Damn, man, why I'm striving, why I'm struggling the way that I'm struggling, man. All because of what you're doing to the Most High, man.
Right.
You understand how you deceive your parents, man? Your parents do what? They put you on punishment.
Right.
They take away your stuff, man.
Right.
They take away your accessories that you love and you enjoy on, man.
Right.
You understand?
Yep.
They take all that away from you. So what is the Lord doing with us? The Lord is putting us on punishment. The Lord has put us on timeout. Sister, you got a minute for the word?
Huh?
You have a minute for the word, sister?
I haven't heard it in a while.
Watch this, sister.
Oh,
No. Just didn't want you to bump into the camera. You good, sis? You good? So what, sister, we want to know, I would love to know, what is your nationality? Say that again?
I'm Steve Bradley.
Cape Verdean? Benjamin. Okay. All
Bird
praises.
Island?
The Wally
Yeah.
King. All
I know.
praises. So we out here to show that you're on this side here.
I know.
You understand? And it's a beautiful thing that for you to know at the end of the day. But now, what is the thing to now sit here and do based on to what you know now? Do you know that your inheritance is this Bible right here? Do you know that your life, everything about you is in this book right here?
Right.
And if you have few times and moments, we can sit up here and we can definitely show you, sister.
Right.
Because now it's a beautiful thing knowing that you're an Israelite. We know that you come from the tribe of Benjamin. That's a beautiful thing now.
Right.
Now that we know what your nationality is, our next step now is to show you the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You understand? So we're gonna get to it. Let me get Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
It's the book of
Let me
Deuteronomy,
Let me get back to 24 and 24.
chapter 28 and verse number 15.
Bring it out, King.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
No, all these blessings. will
that
be-
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
The curses that are upon our people today. You understand? The curses go all the way back to slavery. You understand? And the curses, when you look at it, is still on us even to this day in 2025. You understand how we were captives and in captivity back in the time of slavery, back in the 1800s, 1700s. You understand? All the way from 70 AD where it began there. You understand? All the way up to 2025, we are still in captives today.
Right.
You understand? We're still in captivity. Look how our people are living out here. You understand? Why? Because they're not knowing the laws and the commandments. You understand? They're not knowing these laws and commandments of what's going on in these last days. Give me, you got a precept here? Bring that precept
This is the
out.
book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8.
Bring it out.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
What did the Lord say?
We are yet this day in our captivity.
We are still to this day in 2025 in captivity. Sister, when you need to get on transportation, who you got to go to get on transportation? You got to go to the so-called white man.
Right.
You understand? You need a job. You need education. You need food. You need water. Who do you got to go to for all these things? You got to go to these people, man. Is that righteous acts right there? Is that freedom of opportunity for so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? No, that's still slavery mentality right
My
here. You
father,
understand?
my father called me the devil.
Hey, and not for nothing, we call them the devil as well.
Right.
We call them the devil as well.
Right.
Because that's truly what they are. And the word devil means deceiver.
Right.
The white man is the most deceiving person on the goddamn earth.
That's
Because
right.
he's the one that'll sit up here and throw stones all day, but then hide his hands later on.
Right.
You understand? So now we want to show you some of the curses at the end of the day. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and start at 45 for me. King.
Wake him up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28,
Hold on, give me 1 minute, King. We got
and
it right now.
verse number 45.
Bring it out.
Moreover, all these curses,
Hear this, sister. Hear this, sister.
moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee.
And overtake us. Drop down to 48 for me, King.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
No, we're going to serve good, righteous people in this land.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
Continue.
which the Lord thy God shall send against thee.
And the Lord is sending that against us. Sending that against us because of what we did according to the Most High, which is what? Disobey His laws at the end of the day.
Right.
You understand? Continue, King.
In hunger,
And what?
in hunger.
You got to go to the white man's supermarkets. The white man got you drinking water, got you buying water in a bottle.
Right.
The white man is putting people on, arresting people for collecting water, which is a free element out the sky
Right.
the Lord gave to us. Continue.
and in thirst, and in nakedness,
And nakedness, your clothing at the end of the day,
and in want of all things.
and one of all things. When it comes to education, comes to a job, comes to this, comes to that. Everything you got, everything that you want, that your mind pursues to want to have, you got to get it from this man at the end of the day.
Right.
We're not in nothing of ownership. Everything is management according to us. Your apartments you live in, your house that you live in, you've been in a house for damn near 10 years and you're still paying a mortgage. You understand? You're living in your house, you're living in your apartment that you've been there for damn near 32 years.
Right.
You done paid the damn house and you done paid the apartment off damn near 7, 8 times already.
Right.
And they still got you still every month. You struggling, trying to sit up here and get your rent money due. And then on top of that, you got everything else on top of that. Food putting in the house. Don't have children. You understand? You got to make sure the children are good at the end of the day.
Right.
You got to bills. You got this. You know, everything that they put into you for a month's notice. You understand? White man is that deceiving at the end of the day. He won't even sit up here and say, damn, let me give these people at least a 6-month stretch.
Right.
You understand? Let them get all their priorities and everything together. And even after that, you'll still be good at the end of the day. The man got you sitting up there breaking your damn neck.
Right.
You understand? Trying to concede all of that in that same month. Man. You understand? Let me get Deuteronomy 28, 22 and 5. Okay?
God.
You understand? Because the brother was bringing it out earlier. How we sit up here and we have, how many commandments do you think we have? How many commandments you think is in the Bible? The brother said, you said 10, right?
But it's more. No, it's 10. That's what Moses said.
16? Altogether, sister, there's 613 laws in the Bible.
Yeah.
You understand? But they're broken down
Guys,
into
you
different
put-
categories.
Right.
You understand? Broken down into
y'all-
ceremonial laws, civil laws.
Are you
You understand? Moral
Body-
laws,
body-
dietary
word,
laws.
King.
You understand? Do you know that there's even laws out of the 613 laws that are only given to you women at the end of the day? And we're going to show you that right now. Bring that out from the came out from Deuteronomy 22:5.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse number 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So the word pertaineth, which means belongs to. You understand? Now what the Lord is showing you right here, sister, is that pants was never designed for the woman to wear.
I know.
You understand?
Listen,
Never designed for the woman to wear at all.
I was raised in a certain type of
So
household.
what happens?
I was raised the Nation of Islam for
But see, not for nothing, Islam doesn't sit up here and really show you that. And when
No.
you really look at Islam, Islam is just a watered down version that comes from the real purity.
That's correct.
Right.
of the Bible. Because when you look at Muhammad, where do you think Muhammad got all his traditions? Where do you think he got everything from?
Correct.
Everything from
But don't
out
get
here.
me wrong. My parents taught us to go like
But there's only
and I
one.
know that. But I'm saying, in order for me to learn a little bit of everything,
Yeah.
I,
Well, really, to be honest and
learned-
truthful with you, everything is right here with you.
Right.
It's right here in the Bible. Everything. You understand? Not a little bit, not some, not half.
but what you had
understand?
said about pants, I
Yes.
was never allowed to wear pants.
So
I had to wear
what happened,
dresses, skirts, all that stuff. But then
But,
when I became
but
a
now,
little older,
nah, it's all good. But
made my own choices.
but now it's time to come back to the choices of the Most High.
That's right. That's right.
It's not your choice. It's not our choice. It's not mom and dad's choice no more. It's always been the Lord's choice.
Right.
You understand? So what we just doing, sister, we want to bring you back to the light in these last days. Sister, we want to save your life. You understand? We want to save your life by coming back to the Lord. Sister, we don't want you to get. We don't want you to become a piece of news.
Right.
You understand? We don't want you to be part of that martial law when it hits.
Right.
And when it hits, sister, trust me, you understand, it's going to be a time where we're not even going to be out here no more to preach the gospel to our people. You understand? There's going to come to a time, and they're already on that list of coming at the men of the Lord, coming at the Israelites that are out here in the streets. You understand? But we're going to stand bold for the Most High. You understand? Bring that out for me, King Michael, the Matthew 24.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 24.
Bring it out.
For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders.
See, great signs and wonders. How do you know McDonald's is a place to go get food and all that at? Because of the sign. But just for example, you understand, and that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. You understand? Cook your own food, sister. You
I don't need
understand?
walking up and
All praises. All praises. All praises. So it's like we didn't even have to really show you that because you attain to that. So that's a beautiful thing. And little do you know, you're following laws of the Most High. You probably
Listen,
don't even know it, and you probably but you're doing it though.
like I've had, like before when I was trying to fix my life, and but I had went to a program and I had told them certain things that I didn't eat, and one of them,
All praises.
and they got
What
mad
about-
at me.
What about crabs, shrimp, and lobster?
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, you do. Give me Leviticus 17.
I already know. I'm just saying. Yeah, unfortunately.
But hey, man, the boy wants to remind you, sister.
But I literally go like this, and they got mad at me. And one day they
Who
purposely,
said that got mad at you? The people in the program?
yeah, the administrators,
The administrators?
They got-
And what were they? Were they white?
they were white,
Yeah.
but they got mad at me, and then purposely put pork in my food one day.
Well, not for nothing.
And then he's sick as a dog.
Well, not for nothing. They're purposely
Yeah.
putting pork in everything.
Right.
They're putting pork in Oreo cookies.
Oh, I know.
And goddamn lifesaver
But I
gummies.
look in
You
the
know, ice cream,
I read
cheese.
everything.
But this is also the reason why the Lord gave us a dietary law, because
Yeah.
it's in the traditions through the laws and commandments. You understand? So we still got to bring it out in this to bring that out.
This is the book, sis,
Oh, you think I don't need
of
orange
Leviticus 11 and verse 9.
Yeah.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales,
No, that just has a shell over it.
whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So the Lord is saying any fish, any animals of fish that are in the water that has both fins and scales, those you can sit up here and eat. Those are what's provided as clean animals.
Yeah, the
from
ones
Most
that
High.
feed off the bottom.
You understand? Yeah. And what are those, man? Those are
They're bottom
lobsters.
feeders.
Those are crabs.
Those are
Those
insects
are
of the
shrimps.
sea.
Yeah, roaches of the
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
You understand? But not only just crabs, shrimp, and lobsters. You got clams, you got mussels, you got catfish. You understand? These are animals that are
Like
monophysicians as well. But not for nothing, a lot of our people man, a lot of our people adore them.
I mean, if I got a lot of
A lot
salt
of
and
those
pepper,
things.
yeah.
You understand? And like I said, the catfish has fins, but it doesn't have scales. You understand? There's even certain dietary laws, I mean, older laws that come to how you're supposed to attain and follow when you go through certain of these customs. Do you know that there's even that when y'all sisters go through y'all monthly menstrual cycle, do you know that there's even a law contained onto that? We'll show you that. Bring that out, King Bob, for some.
God. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 15, and verse
Number 19.
number 19.
Bring it out.
And if a woman have an issue, and her issue in her flesh be blood, she shall be put apart 7 days.
So say for instance, if you have a husband or you know you with somebody, you understand, you and that person, you understand, I got a month for 7 days.
Right.
You understand? Continue.
And whosoever toucheth her shall be unclean until the evening.
So any man, your husband that's with you, touches you, he's unclean until the evening. But for 7 days, you are unclean. You understand?
But what? But not all one person I've always asked. Nobody can ever do. So, not all women bleed for 7 days.
What happened?
Not all women have a menstrual cycle for 7 days.
No, we understand that, sister.
But
we
men
understand
have
that.
to stay away.
But yes, men have to stay away. That's according to the law. That's according to the Most High. That's not nothing for us. That's not nothing that we're just sitting up here and telling you that.
Oh,
The
no, my
Lord is
husband's
using our
afraid.
vessel
My
to
husband's
sit up
afraid
here and
of
speak
me.
to us.
Going stay
You
away.
understand? But you have in society today, society is showing our people how to cater to a woman. You know, make sure she's good, rub her stomach down. You know, let me go buy her a favorite little thing.
No,
Let me just let her feel good
I'm
and
not the
cuddle
nicest
with her and
person.
whatnot. You understand? Well, a lot of sisters are not. You understand?
He
And we
vacates himself
understand
on
that.
the couch.
Hey, that's good. But there's still more to it. Because, yeah, he can vacate on the couch. You understand? But meanwhile, you probably sat on that couch
Right.
probably minutes or hours before you sat on that couch after catching your menstrual cycle. You understand? So that still leaves them unclean. Continue on, my kid.
And everything that she lieth upon in her separation shall be unclean.
So if he's sitting on the same couch that you're sitting on, lying on the same bed that you're lying on, even if it comes down to you touching the same silverware, touching the same plate, touching the same cup, you understand? That's unclean right there to the Most High. You understand? That's unclean to the Most High. So we're just showing up, we're showing you, sister, some of these laws and commandments of what the Lord gave to us and replied to us to perform on and the duties of doing His laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Because in these last days, it's not our time to just sit up here and be like Biggie Smalls and party and BS at the end of the day.
Right.
You understand? You know, the smoking cigarettes, defiling your temple. Do you smoke, sister? Do you smoke at the end of the day?
I used to.
You used to. You don't smoke no more. All praises, sister. All praises. Give me 1
I have
Corinthians
cancer,
3
so
and 16.
I stopped it.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Because even like, you know, the crab, the shrimp, the lobster, you understand how it gives our people high blood pressure, cancers, you understand? All types of different sicknesses at the end of the day. Guess what? Smoking cigarettes, smoking weed and all that.
Right.
You understand? Today, your weed doesn't even have seeds in it no more.
Right.
You understand? You understand? When I was in the world, I remember when my weed used to have seeds on it.
Right.
I used to have to stay cleaning seeds out of my bag. You understand? Today, everything, and today, everything is laboratoryized.
Right.
They're putting fentanyl in y'all weed today. You understand? They're putting fentanyl in y'all
Can I
weed,
talk to you
man.
for a minute?
Killing y'all off of that at the end of the day.
100% true.
You understand?
Have they?
You know, sister,
What's that?
you gotta continue with the word. You understand? Continue on, Mighty King.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16.
Oh, no,
Read out. Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh?
So the sister need to understand, man, that the Lord, man, you are the temple of the Most High. You understand?
I'm coming.
You are the temple of the Most High. Hey, excuse me, sis. Do you know that smoking that, putting that, and inhaling that? Do you know that that's destroying you? You know you're destroying yourself by doing that?
Right.
Do you know that you're killing yourself every time that you puff and inhale smoke into your body? Do you know that you're killing the temple of you?
This is weed. Are you coming or not?
Yeah,
You
I'm
understand?
coming. Yeah.
But yeah, sister, man. but-
Marijuana never killed anybody in this
Oh, yes, it has, sister. Yes, it has.
Fine.
You might not know that, but yes, it has.
Are you
She's my
coming
right
or
now.
not?
She's my right now.
No, it's all good, but we try, you know,
You can take the bus if
we
you
still
want.
got to let our sisters know that it's time to repent in these last days.
Right.
You understand? You understand? Now, you sitting up here and you rejecting the laws of the Most High. You rejecting the words of the Most High. And then next thing you know, 2 days later, her ass is getting chest pains.
Right.
She don't know what's going on.
Right.
She goes to the damn hospital. And now Esau sit up here and say, well, guess what? We did an examine on your body. And the test results say that you now got breast cancer.
Right.
You understand? Stop playing with the Most High.
Right.
You understand? Stop playing them on the words of the Most High, man.
Right, right.
Because the Most High can let her ass drop dead right here on the spot before she hit that corner, man.
Right, right.
This is how real it is, man. And this is how serious we are in these last days, man. Let me get Ecclesiastes 7:7, okay? It's not time to play no games, man. We're not here to play no games out here, man. You understand? Bring out that precept, Mighty King.
This is
Bring
the
that
book
out, King.
of 2 Esdras, chapter 9, and verse number 12.
Bring it out.
Verse number 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
And that's truth plain upon tables. Lord is going to let you know in that day, man. The Lord is going to let you know. You understand? Why did you reject your brothers that was trying to sit up here, man, and give you and give you the spirit to wake up?
Right.
You understand? And you can see it like how, you know, our brothers and sisters, man, like how they real emotional, man. Really in their pride, like you can see her real pride. Oh, this is weak.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, damn, sister. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Right.
But you can't say that we're not out here trying to sit up here and warn you in these last days.
Right.
You understand? Bring that out for me, King Baba Show.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 6, verse 7. Bring it up. 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart.
Man, look at the gifts that are destroying our people, man.
Right.
The gifts that I remember, man, they was locking people up through the Clinton administrator, man. You understand? Before you getting caught with a blunt in your mouth, man.
Right.
Getting caught smoking weed. And now sit up here, man, and wake up one day and decide to say, wait a minute, I can make money off of this. You understand? Let me start legalizing it in certain places, man. But meanwhile, look how many lives of our people you done destroyed through the system.
Right.
You got brothers and sisters that's doing 10, 15 goddamn years off of just goddamn marijuana, man, but they trump charges up on their damn on their files, man.
Right.
You understand? And really, man, they doing time for other crimes they never committed.
Right.
But all that was on their goddamn record was marijuana, man.
Right.
A damn misdemeanor.
Right.
Something that could be thrown out.
Right.
Two days of community service, clean up a park or something.
Right.
You understand? But look how many lives they destroy, man. And our people, man, wicked as hell, don't want to wake up and see that, man.
Right.
Now you got the opportunity, oh damn, I ain't gotta hide in the staircase no more. Damn, I ain't gotta go in my crib, sit up here and smoke no more. You saying I can walk in the streets now? You understand? Look how the gift destroys the minds of our people, man.
Right.
You understand? Destroys the mind of us, man. But then you get mad at us because we trying to get you out of that. We trying to warn you to come back to the Most High, man. And a lot of y'all, man, y'all get upset on the Bible. You get upset to the men of the Lord, man, because truth and told, you don't really want to change your ways, man.
Right.
You don't want to change your ways, man. You love the wickedness, man, of the gifts that this damn wicked kingdom is giving to you, brothers and sisters, man.
Right.
You understand? You got a precept, King?
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6.
Damn, we're looking through the spirit, man.
My
Right through the
people
spirit.
are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children.
And look at, man, the Lord does not play, man. The Lord is not mocked, man. The Lord don't say that he's going to do one thing and then turn around and do something else entirely different, man.
Right.
The Lord is going to make sure everything comes to pass, man.
Right.
That is going to come, it's going to play its part, and it's going to keep on moving. You understand? Our people need to wake the hell up, man. You understand? You are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man.
Right.
A knowledge, man, that not for nothing you're going to be running to and fro for, to look for in that day, man. And you're not going to find it.
Right.
In fact, let me get that. Amos 8 and 11, King. Bring that out, man. It came out from Trump.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me.
None of our people, man. A lot of our people, 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, you don't know the Most High.
Right.
You know the Most High, you quote and think you know the Most High by going to these goddamn Christian and Baptist churches, man.
Right.
You understand? Sitting up in Jehovah's Witness, sitting up in Seventh-day Adventists, and goddamn Muslim, 5% and 3%, sitting up in the Trinity. You understand? All these customs and platforms, man, that has nothing to do with the traditions of the laws and commandments that the Bible gives for you so-called blacks and
Right.
Hispanics,
Right.
that the Lord has provided only for the children of Israel.
Right.
Continue on, King.
They are Sardis children.
Sadish goddamn children, hard-headed and stiff-necked, hard-headed ass niggas and niggerettes, man. We gotta say it like that. We gotta say it like that because you title yourself like that.
Right.
You love to title yourself to be a real nigga, to be that nigga. You sisters, man, it kills me when I hear y'all talking about being bad B-I-T-C-H's.
Right.
I'm a bad B-I-T-C-H.
Right.
No, you're a queen. You're a king. You're a daughter of Zion.
Right.
You're a princess. When can we ever hear a sister say, I'm a real princess? I'm a real queen.
Right,
I'm a real
Tuma.
daughter of Zion. You understand? No, our sisters don't want that today. You want the mechanism of Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
Of Nicki Minaj spirit. You understand? That's doing what, man? Taking our people, man. Taking you beautiful sisters off the ledge. Same with you rap brothers, man. Taking our people off the edge, man. That's what the society has conformed for our people, man.
Right.
That the skies is just the limit of becoming a damn rapper. So, the Water King. To becoming a rapper. To becoming a sports figure. That's all you think is the highest mark. You understand? America tells you that the skies is the limit. But the Lord is telling you, man, the universe and everything in it is for you at the end of the day, man.
Right.
But you don't want to know that. You go by what your damn Christian pastor sit up here and tell you. And most of the time, your pastor just sitting up here, man. Little do you know, behind your back, creating a damn business off of your blood and sweat money that you're putting on them damn collections plate.
Right.
A lot of y'all don't know about the 501c3 program. How the damn government has these damn pastors, school teachers, professors, college professors that signs this goddamn contract that does what, man? That doesn't teach you the history of who you are.
Right.
That's why none of these school systems don't teach you a damn thing of
Right.
who Israel
Yup.
is really are.
Right.
You understand? You got these churches that don't sit up here and the pastor don't teach you the real things of what's going on in the Bible. You understand? And making millions of goddamn dollars, man. Making millions of dollars.
Right.
Living deliciously and comfortably, man. But meanwhile, man, you damn brothers and sisters that go into these damn churches, man, you understand? You're struggling on rent motives, man.
Right.
You're sitting up here, man, you don't even know when you're going to pay your next rent. How you going to get your money to pay next month's rent? You understand? Barely got goddamn food in your kitchen,
Right.
in your refrigerator. You understand? Come on, man. The Lord is not playing around, man. And what more does the Lord have to sit up here and show you, man, that I'm only chastising and only dealing with what you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
Continue, Almighty King Baba Show.
And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Our people, man, are like the children on the special ed bus, man. On the little school bus. When it comes to having knowledge of the Most High, man, you're like a retard, man.
Right.
You understand? But when it comes to doing evil on the earth, oh man, our people got a college degree in that, man.
Right.
They got the highest college degree. They went to Harvard off of wickedness, man.
Right.
Went to Yale off of and Princeton off of wickedness.
Right.
You understand, man? But
no,
to do the most of the Most High, man, is so damn hard to do.
It's grievous.
Yeah, it's grievous. And the Lord is telling you, man, my laws and commandments are not hard to do, man.
Right.
Right.
But our people make it hard because you don't want to change your wicked damn ways, man.
Right.
You love smoking your weed, you love gang banging, you love the lustful thoughts and motives and ways that you do on your sisters. You understand? You sisters have no respect for yourself. Brother with the green on, come in here to word for a minute, brother.
Come on,
Come
the
on,
word,
Elder,
brother.
man. We out here for you. 3 minutes of your time. At least come and get a flyer, Elder.
I know the word.
At least come and get a flyer, Elder. At least come and get a flyer. You understand?
Don't do us like that. Don't do the Lord like that.
Yeah, don't do the
No,
Lord
no,
like
I
that.
don't
It's
do
not
it. You
doing
know
us
it.
like that. It's doing the Lord like that. You understand?
60 plus. I've been in it for a minute.
All right, man. All right, man. It is what it is, man. But to do evil, man, you know, it's crazy. Bring that out, King Baba Shaw. It's crazy, man.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11.
Bring it out.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
So that's not only talking about the bread and water up for the physical body that's going to sit up here and flatline and martial law, but that's also talking about the bread and water of the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Continue, Almighty King.
God, reading on. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
And that's playing upon tables, man. You understand? So like how you got your favorite celebrity out here today, how a lot of our people favorite Jay-Z and Beyonce and the Migos at the end of the day, man. Guess what, man? The men of the Lord are gonna be your celebrities in the day of martial law.
Right.
Because you're not gonna think about nothing else. But you are gonna think about and that's facts, man. That is straight up facts, man.
Right.
A lot of y'all gonna sit up here. Where are those brothers at that had them things on their shirts, man?
Right.
That had those tassels on, man. You understand? Damn, those brothers, they were sitting up here talking about the exact thing, what was gonna happen before it happened, man.
Right.
And you're gonna come looking for us, man. And
Right.
guess what? We're not gonna be nowhere around.
Right.
The Bible is not gonna be nowhere around.
Right.
You understand? They just banned the Bible over here in California, man. You understand? They just banned the Bible over there in the UK.
Right.
This is getting serious times. Why are they banning the Bible if it's quote to be a universal book?
Right.
I thought God was for everybody.
Right.
I thought the Most High was for everybody.
Right.
I guess it's not there, man, if you're abandoning it.
Think about that.
You understand? But do you so-called blacks and Hispanics even wake up to acknowledge that? No, you don't, man. You don't. You don't. Let me get Proverbs 1 and 26. King. Bring that out for me, King Baba Shaw.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17.
Bring it out.
Son of man, I have made thee a what? watchman.
What did the Lord do?
I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
No, don't forget about the other nations.
Unto the house of Israel.
Not everybody that's on the planet.
Unto the house of Israel.
Read.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
What do you think we out here doing? What do you think the mighty brothers, man, and almighty brothers of different camps, you understand, all over the four corners of the United States, all over the four corners of the earth, what do you think we out here doing? We out here signaling the alarm. We're sounding off the alarm. We're sounding the alarm for it's time for you to wake up, man. It's time to wake the hell up.
But
You understand? Continue on, Mighty King.
when I say unto the wicked,
And that's to our people, man, that live in wickedness. Continue.
thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at thine hand.
And that's what we out here doing right now. We washing the blood. We washing you, the blood of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We washing your blood off our hands. You understand? Because now that we got the most beautiful and best information ever to sit up here and share with our people, man, we can't sit up here and hide this now.
Right.
Our duty now is to sit up here and come out here, and we got to let it be known.
Right.
We don't care about your feelings. We don't care how you feel. We don't care about your threats.
Huh.
We don't care about none of that, man.
None of that.
We're not worrying about none of that.
Nope.
We've been through that already.
Right.
That's a walk in the park for us now.
Right.
Easy. Easy money at the end of the day. You understand? We're not out here, but what we out here to do is wash the blood off of the heads of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's
Let's
right.
Take on, Mighty King.
So,
Yet,
Let me get fired, King.
yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way,
people are watching.
he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul.
Man, we want to get to the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
We want to walk into the kingdom, man. We don't want to be destroyed in this kingdom right here.
Right.
man.
Come on.
You understand? This is why our job and our duty is to come out here and let the so-called black man, woman, and child know who they are in the Bible. So-called Hispanic man, woman, and child. So-called Native American man, woman, and child.
Right.
So-called Seminole Indian man, woman, and child.
Right.
What's your nationality, brother?
I'm a man of color.
Man of color? African American?
I would say
Black?
Indian,
Indian?
West Indian and Jamaican.
What's your father?
I know my dad's dad is Jamaican.
Is your father Jamaican?
Yeah, because that's
So now for nothing, King, all praises to the Most High. You will be an Israelite, brother.
Right.
You won't be a Jamaican at the end of the day. You understand? That's a byword that was put on our people through slavery times.
Right.
You understand? Let me get Psalms 44 and 14. You understand? So we got the same way that we have a man-given name, a byword. You understand? The Lord also gave us a biblical name. Now, man today sits up here and calls you a Jamaican. You understand? Which means, it only means wood and water.
Right.
That's all that it means. You understand? But you will be, according to the Most High word, you will be an Israelite, brother, from the tribe of Benjamin.
That's right.
You understand? That's the biblical name and original name for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of so-called Jamaican people today. And that's not only talking about the so-called Jamaicans, but that's also referencing to the so-called Trinidadians, the St. Lucian people, the Guyanese, the brothers and sisters of Barbados, you understand? The Turks and Caicos, you understand? The Virgin Islanders, you understand? These are all your people right now. You understand? But what did they do? They labeled us and they put bywords on us. That's why we don't know who we are today. You understand? Let me get Psalms 83 and verse 2. Okay? That's why we don't know who we are today. You understand? We don't know who we are. We don't know who our real enemies are today. You understand? And truth be told, we gotta let you know straight up and down, whether you like it or not. Right. You gotta separate from your enemies, man.
Right.
Because these are your enemies right there. Right. You know the drill. They don't know it. And you might not know it, but we're gonna show you that the Lord is telling you that.
Right.
And we're not out here
That's
to
my
belittle you.
boy.
We're not out here to degrade you or nothing like that, brother, man. No, we out here to show you that you the original king on the earth.
Right.
We are here to show you that you the original people above all other people on the earth.
That's right.
There's no such thing as equalness, man.
Right.
There's no such thing as we all together.
Right.
The Lord said that we are a holy people. The word holy, do you know what holy means? Because the world sits up here and tells you today that it means we all come together. The word holy means separate.
Right.
It means separation.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
That's why the Lord told us. As a matter of fact,
Right.
that for me real quick. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8. We're going to show you, okay? We're going to show you because it's time for you to know in these last days you're not a Jamaican. You're not a Nix. You're not black. You're not of what America and government systems and D-Tech sit up here and call you that.
Right.
You understand? We're going to give you the original name, the true name of who you are. And that's right here in the Bible.
Right.
Bring that out, King Bible.
This is the book, fam, of Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8.
Bring it out.
When the Most High divided to the nations.
Wait a minute, I thought all the nations were together.
When
The Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
When he separated
The sons of Adam.
he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
An Israelite, and that's who you are.
That's right.
He set the number to us. Why do you think he divided the nations? Brother, you got 18 nations that's on the earth today. Why do you think he divided those nations? You understand? Because every nation has their own inheritance, brother. Their own record. You understand? Their own record. Man, take your dusty ass and go on, man.
Right.
Plain and simple at the end of the day,
That's
man.
not God.
You understand? Yo, that's what you agree
You know what I'm saying? That's not God right
That's
there.
not
See that?
God. But God is
See that?
getting ready to
Hey,
have
keep
us
busting
put
up,
your
bro.
ass in slavery. man.
That's right.
You
That's
about
right.
to sit up in the cotton field one day, man. You understand? And you better not, man, and the Lord better not put you in my cotton field.
Right.
Because I'm going to do you dirty. And then I'm going to pass you to the brother here. And the brother's going to pass you to this brother. And this brother going to pass you to that brother. Right. You understand? So back to what I'm saying with you, King, man. You are an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin.
That's right.
God's chosen people, man. You understand? And the Lord is telling you, all these other nations, man, are your enemies, man. Because what has America done with our people, man? They had utilized to make us be the enemy among each other.
Right.
That's why we can't look at each other for 5 seconds without thinking there's something going on, without somebody getting killed, without somebody getting stabbed, without somebody getting jumped or getting hurt. That's how we utilize with each other. We the only nation of people, man, that sit up here and make rap music about killing one another, about degrading your own sisters, man, of your own women, of your own nation. We the only people that sit up here and do that. None of these other nations do that, man.
Right.
The Chinese man see each other, man, they bow to each other in greetings, man. White men see each other at the end of the day. Hey, Bob,
They shake
how was you doing, Gilbert? How's everything today, man? How's the mortgage going? How's Sally and the children doing, man? Hey, man, I'm about to have a barbecue later on. Come on over, pal. You understand? But when it comes down to us, man, we look at each other, man. Yo, son, what the hell are you looking at, man? Why you keep staring at me, dumb? What's going on, man? And next thing you know, man, something's going on, man.
All hell breakers.
All hell breaking loose, man. And then it comes to a point that brother getting hurt, man.
Right.
Brother getting shot down. You understand? Bring that out, Mike.
Book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 13.
Bring it out.
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
What did the Lord say?
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
Brother, man, I don't care how long you've known them at the end of the day, man. This is not what we telling you. The Lord is telling you that, man.
Right.
And the Lord is using our vessel. He's using us to speak to you, okay?
Right.
You understand? This ain't just our own words. We sitting up here and we just woke up today and said, yo, this is what we gonna say today. No, this is the work of the Most High. The Most High is doing this right now, man. This ain't my words. This is the Most High's words.
Right.
You understand? So, King, we out here to let you know that we love you, man. You
love you.
understand?
You know that.
We really love you, King.
You know that.
You understand? This is not a game. This is not a myth. We're not up here to make you feel good. We up here to make you feel good with the word of who you are, man. Because all your life of everything about you is right here in this book.
Right.
You understand? And the more that our people will take our time to take a step back and observe and read for themselves to get understanding, man, the Lord will wake the
it.
spirit up, man,
Right.
to sit up here and get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But
Right.
what do we do today? We too busy listening to social media. We too busy listening to the television. The people that are in command, the people who are in charge, that are sitting up here doing what? Taking our people away from the word of the Most High, man.
Right. Chasing water.
There you go, man. There you go. You understand? got us like the hamster on the wheel. Hamster just moving, man. The wheel just moving, but the wheel ain't moving nowhere.
Right.
You understand? And that's how we are. We like the hamster on the wheel. We just going in circles. But we trying to break you out of walking in that circle and now direct you in the right path.
That's right.
You understand? So as much as you know them and they're your boys and all that, the Lord said they're your enemies, man. If they not of the people who are on this side right here, King, if they not of your brothers and sisters that are on this side, you understand?
You can go up
Brother,
and
man,
look
you
in.
gotta get rid of them. Right. My brother, man, don't be afraid, brother. We out here for you, man. We out here for you. You understand? These are the names that man gave to us. These are the names that the Lord gave to us.
Right.
If you're not of any of that, of any of these 12 names right here, man, yo, man, you gotta leave them alone.
Right.
You gotta leave them alone. That's part of the commandments.
Right.
That's a commandment right there, man. The Lord is telling you right there, that's a commandment. Separate from your enemies, man.
Right.
You understand? And your enemy is not your brother, man. Your enemy is not the people who come from these tribes right here. You understand? Let me get Matthew's 5 and 43. Okay? The Lord is going to show you right here.
So this is right here is depiction of what the white men did to us.
Yes.
Exactly.
And this is
Everybody who's
this
on
is
this
a
side-
representation of what they did to us.
Yes, of everybody who's on this side. You understand? It wasn't just blacks that just went through it. It wasn't just West Indians that went through it. All these people that you see up here, that goes back to the original form of these people, because they're the same people.
Right.
They're the same people at the end of the day. These are all the people, man, that went through this, brother.
Gotcha, man.
That truly went through that. So why would I want to sit up here and befriend
My
through the
ancestors
forefather
went
and
through this.
ancestors?
Our bloodline.
Yes. Why would I want to sit up here and befriend through a bloodline of the enemy who done that to my people?
Right, if I was born in them times, that would be happening.
That would have been with all of us.
Right.
You understand?
So, I would have had a choice to either jump off the boat or just get
Hey,
with that.
but don't feel bad. A lot of our people did that.
Right.
A lot of our people said, man, forget that. Either it's the Lord's words, it's the Lord's commandments, or I'm just gonna die. But then don't get me wrong neither. You have brothers and sisters, man, that didn't have the stomach and the urge to want to deal with that type of madness. So what did? They went with the customs and now called them this. You seen the movie
The
Roots,
white man,
right?
the white man designed this up.
You seen the movie Roots, right?
So when it comes to that, I heard about it. I didn't
you
watch
never
it
seen
third.
it?
I didn't watch it third.
So,
They had a brother.
I'm a cameraman too.
Okay, I know him. I know
Now I'm a
his
cameraman.
Now, when they beat, when they wanted to change his name.
No,
You understand?
Yeah, I'm a cameraman.
Just like how they do the bywords on our people
No, I'm
today.
saying you gotta
They
listen.
want to change his name from Kuta Kinte to Tope. They strung him up with his hands up like this, shirtless. And they sat up there and they whipped him to death until he said his name was Tope.
right.
The man damn near died before giving up, saying that his name was Tope.
Right.
Give me 2nd Maccabees 6 and 6 real quick, okay? You understand?
This is the book of 2nd Maccabees, verse 6, number 6.
Do you know what this is?
Chapters.
Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
So not for nothing, we the original Jews.
Right.
You understand? We the original Jews.
Right.
Kuta Kinte was an original Jew.
Right.
You understand? So a lot of our people died because they didn't want to break the laws and commandments of the Most High. But some of our people, man, just said, you know what, I'm going to fall to the pole.
Right.
And I'm just going to play along. You understand?
This is God talking.
This
This
is
right here,
God.
look check this out. It says Monday, November 16th. That's my birthday.
Look at that, brother,
Hey,
man.
see that?
But not for nothing, November 16th in that time, this is what they was doing, kid.
Right.
They was putting our people up on auction blocks.
Right. On your birthday, man.
That was putting our people on auction blocks. You understand? Our people, children being snatched away from them as gator bait. Have
Right.
you ever heard of gator bait?
Yeah, I did just feed the gators, babies
There
to
you
gators,
go,
right?
man. No, they would feed the babies to gators
For me.
for bait to snatch and
Make
take
shoes.
the skin to make leather boots, belts, and all that out of, man.
Right.
They use your children for bait. How you take a
Oh, to
knife
hit the
or a
alligator?
worm
Yeah.
to hit the alligators, man.
Oh,
You ever heard of hit the nigga
didn't know
baby
that.
with baseball?
Say it again, boss?
You ever heard of hit the nigga baby with baseball?
No.
They would target your child, man. They would target your child like how the umpire sits up there. You understand? They would target your child and sit up here, man, and target. Before animals were put into the zoo, you was the original animal.
Right, the human
Like
Zeus.
When you go to the carnivals and they throw in that
And they-
It's right there in the picture.
Yeah.
It's right there in the picture. With the little girl.
We was that way before that.
With the little
Where you
girl.
think all that invention and everything comes from? That comes off of the sweat, blood, and tears of what they did to our
Nigger baby. Take the nigger baby.
That's all that they did.
It's like picnic.
There you go. You understand? So, brother, this is what we out here to inform you and bring to you, brother. You understand?
Wow,
And it's
look
time to come back to the Most
See the
High.
evolution. This.
No,
Wow,
this-
that's dope.
yeah,
The evolution.
that's-
See how
that's
this
what
is
they-
going on now. This,
Yeah.
this is my generation.
No, but that's what they told you.
the bottom.
You
So it's
understand?
still happening.
There you go. And not for nothing, they would tell you that evolution was based off of that we came from monkeys. You
Or not,
understand?
because if we came from monkeys, there would be no more monkeys.
Right. Hey, common sense.
Common sense. And not for nothing, look at a monkey. Look at an original monkey.
Right? They don't got manhood like we got manhood.
But no, it's not even that. When you look at their lips, look at white people's lips and look at their lips. You understand? Not even that. Take a razor and shave the
them
hair
off
off a
them.
chimpanzee.
Right.
And what color skin do they have? The
Pale-
same
white
goddamn
skin.
White skin, pale skin, just like the so-called white man.
And they hairy too.
Why you think the white man has no pigmentation and no melanin in their skin? Why you think they turn pink, they turn red, they turn like a damn lobster color?
Right.
You understand? We don't have none of that. But they tell you this is where we come from, where we elevate from.
Right.
You understand? When the real elevation is there, why you think they make movies like cartoons like Captain Caveman? And goddamn the
The one that
Flintstones?
pisses me off is like when they had that little black. There's like a black gorilla with red lipstick on.
Well,
it.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
We know we don't look like that.
We don't look like that.
That
know
one
what
was the
I'm saying?
funniest, but it was just so immature.
But
But
this is
I didn't
what they-
understand why it was happening.
But
Why
this
is
is
it
what
going
they
on?
this is what they do with our people.
What is this all about?
But this is also a breaking the this is also the curses, the punishment putting on us for breaking the laws of the Most High.
Right.
This is why slavery happened. This is why everything you see on here came to play. And it's still playing today,
There should be a
man.
turnaround soon, right?
Yes, there's definitely going to be a turnaround soon. Right now, there's definitely going to be a turnaround.
Second
You understand?
Chronicles.
There's definitely going to be a turnaround. You can give me Revelations 12 and 12. Yes, there's definitely going to be a turnaround. But in the process before that turnaround came, what are you going to see? Are you going to sit up there and turn left like Bugs Bunny and turn left and miss the left turn at Albuquerque? You understand? Of coming back into the ways of America? Or are you going to come on this side, brother man, and come back to the laws of the Most High?
Right.
That's the real question, and that's the real denominator in these last days for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And when you look at the Native Americans, you look at the Hispanics, you understand these are your brothers and sisters as well.
Right.
Absolutely.
But what do, man? They sit up here, they put bywords on your people. And what's the biggest thing to keep our people separated even more? The flags that they apply on the bywords of our people. So when we look at each other, oh, that nigga, he's a Peruvian,
did that too.
you know, but I come from Brazil. So
Right.
I'm not worried about him. He's
Right.
my people. But little do you know, according to bloodline and seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we all brothers and sisters.
That's right.
Crazy. That's the new one.
You understand? Even you look at the 12 tribes down here. You understand? Still the same chart. But you see the flags on it.
Church divider.
Right. Dividing
You understand? Divide and conquer.
Symbols.
smoke on a cigar.
Yeah. You know?
So, what is it? What that
He's-
symbol
he's-
with the American flag? What is that?
Say that
That
again.
American flag. What is that a symbol of?
That's a symbol of the so-called African Americans today. You understand?
The Judah, right there with the flag.
Yeah.
Why is it?
Those
that
would be American blacks today. Because what do we sit up here and we contain ourselves? If we don't call ourselves black, we don't call ourselves niggas. What's the next word we call ourselves? We call ourselves African American. Before that, we was calling each other Afro American. You understand? But when you look at America, you look at Africa, you understand? These are two names of a first and last name of a European white man.
Right.
Two European white men.
Right.
That has nothing to do with your nationality. Man. You understand? You're not two continents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not two countries in a continent at the end of the day. You understand? But this is what they advise to do with our people. We had Jesse Jackson back in 1985 that put that word on our people. And don't get me wrong, America and so-called white man in power had everything to do with that for him to label that on us. But in 1985, he was calling us, no, y'all Afro-Americans. My man, that's a hairstyle at the end of the day. That's a hairstyle in a country. That has nothing to do with me. Every 10, 15 years, they sit up here and they change these byword names on us. You understand? And now we got bywords all out, man. So many bywords you lose count.
Right.
You understand? And our people are downfall calling themselves that. Oh, well, I'm 3% this, I'm 5% that, I'm 15% of that, and I'm 2% this. But the Lord said, no, you are who your father is.
Right.
You understand? You are who your father is. There's no such thing as mixed.
Right.
You understand? Whatever your father's seed line is, that's who you are.
Right.
Because before you come out your mother, you come out your father's loins and everything first. You understand? So you come through the bloodline of your father. So if your father, like you said, is a so-called Jamaican, if your grandfather, so-called Jamaican, brother, that's who you are today. A so-called Jamaican who's really an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin.
That's
your
right.
Your father is an Israelite. from
That's
the tribe of
right.
Benjamin. Your grandfather is an Israelite
Yeah,
from
it
the
makes
tribe
sense
of Benjamin.
because when it says right there, like I see the Jamaican flag, and I told y'all West Indian, and it lined all up.
And look at all the other flags that line up with it. But those are all the people of your tribe, man.
Wow, that's crazy.
All the people of your tribe.
Even Cape Verdeans,
That even the Cape Verdean.
Yes.
because
Yes.
they're our people, they're our siblings,
Right.
There you go.
and they're the tribe of Benjamin.
That's
There you
right.
go. Okay.
They would just remove or move to a different part of the world
God.
and put under a different
That's
inquisition.
right.
Different,
That's right.
yeah,
It
that's
makes
all
sense.
that it is.
Because my high school sweetheart was a Cape Verdean, and she came up to me. Like,
Wow,
she
look
came
at
up to
that.
me.
Look at
And it
that.
makes sense because I'm her tribe.
Look at that. And
That's
we're gonna show you it right here.
All right,
Look,
yeah.
hear what the Lord is saying right here, okay?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 2.
Bring it out.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
See, these people are very proud when they sit here and do. They lift their heads up high for the proudness of wickedness that they trample. Not only among not only the other nations, but most importantly, our nation is most important. Okay? You understand? Continue.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Crafty counsels, crack in your neighborhood, drugs in your neighborhood, guns in your neighborhood. You understand? Bloods and Crips used to be formed together to protect neighborhoods. Now y'all running, you're spinning the block on each other. Y'all making music. You shoot your op now. You understand? The parents go and visit the damn grave. You now shoot the damn parents, man, visiting their son's gravesite. You're making videos about sitting up here and making songs about the brother you just killed. You understand? Sitting at his grave making a damn video. That's wickedness as hell, man. That's wicked as hell. You understand? Continue, but these are the crafty counsels these people use, man. You understand? This is why they tell you, oh, this is how this is how you gonna do it with your music. You understand? And you got a lot of people, man, that love to.
One more.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
Cut us off from being a nation. Byword them, put all these flags upon them, do all this to them, cut them off to not let them know that they the children of God. Continue.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And that's why we don't know who we are, King. This is why we don't know who we are in these last days, brother. You understand? And this is why the Lord is raising up men out of the nation of the children of Israel to wake our people back up.
That's right.
Nice to meet you as well, brother. You got a flyer?
Yeah.
You got that flyer? Brother, please, use that flyer, man. We would love to see you next time with your fringes on, King. We would love to see you sitting up here and containing to the Sabbath, man.
Right.
You understand? We would love to see a brother, pull up on the Passover.
Right.
Pull up on the Feast of Tabernacles,
Right.
the Feast of First Fruits,
Right.
the Feast of Trumpets.
Right.
You understand? We would love the brother to just come back. You understand? Let me get real quick. Give me 1 Thessalonians 1 and 7. And this will be my last precept, man. I'll
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 1 and verse number 7.
Bring it out.
Second Thessalonians chapter 1
The
verse
book of
7.
2 Thessalonians, chapter 1, verse 7.
Bring it out.
And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
What did the Lord say?
Rest with us.
Come and rest with your brothers over here, man. Rest with your brothers, man.
Right.
Don't rest out there with the ways of this wicked society, man.
Right.
Come and rest with your brothers. Continue on, King.
When the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
Can't make none of this up, man. Come and rest with your brothers, man. You understand? Sit up here, man, and be joyed in these last days, man. Be a witness, man. Be a witness of being beamed up on the chariots, man. To sit up here and be a witness along to the rest of the family of the 1/3 of Israel that's going to sit up here, man, and watch this place burn, man.
Right.
You understand? Watch this place burn with thermonuclear destruction, man. You understand? It's time to wake up, Israel, man. It's time to wake up, man. You understand? And we love our people, man. Like I said, we only out here for y'all.
Right.
We not out here for nobody else, man. If you're not on this sign, man, keep it moving. This is a party that you're not invited on, man.
Right.
Because America, man, look at this. One big party of America. And we're nowhere near invited, man. We're nowhere near invited. We couldn't even DJ in their goddamn party, man. You understand? That's how wicked this place is, man. And the place want no parts of us, man. You understand? Want no, really, they do want parts of us because this is what's keeping their kingdom going, man.
Right.
We're the damn wheeling block. We're that wheel that's turning to keep America at its feet, man.
Right.
But how long is it before the Most High sit up here and now give Yahushua the green light to come down here, man, and now take that wheel and now fling it, man?
So,
You understand? And that's why we bold the way that we are. That's why we continue, man, to not budge for the Most High.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I'm sorry, Salakia, can you give me Psalms 105 and 105 and 15?
Oh, yeah. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 105, verse 16. Moreover, he called for a famine upon the land. He brake the whole staff of bread.
I'm sorry, 105 and 15. Yeah, all praises, man.
This is the book of Psalms 105, verse 15.
Bring it out.
Saying, touch not mine anointed.
What did the Lord say?
Touch not mine anointed.
Continue.
And do my prophets no harm.
See, you're not going to do us no harm out here, man. America's not doing us no harm, man. You understand? Everything that we do for the Most High and Yahushua, man.
But
You understand? And us being bold, us being diligently sincere, you understand? Consistently, man, doing this work, man. The Lord, man, said, we ain't going to do my prophets no harm, man. You're not going to do my children no harm that's continuing to do the works, man. That don't care how family feel about them, how friends feel about them.
Right.
You understand? I got friends that left me alone, man, because of this truth, man. You understand? I had family at one point in time, man, that used to look like, you know, the hell is this boy doing? You understand? But now they starting to understand that. You understand? All praises due the Most High. You understand? That's why the Lord tells you in Matthew 5 and 17, you understand? I mean 5 and 16, you understand? Let your light shine. Because your light might reflect on others to wake them up, man. And now see their light shine, man. You understand? And see why they, you know, your works being so good, or why they want to come and now sit up here and have their light lifted up. You understand? So not for nothing, we're going to continue to let our light shine, man. You understand? We still love our family. We still love our friends. You understand? But the Lord comes first, man. Now that we got this understanding, nah, man, I'm afraid to do anything else. You understand? I ain't got time to worry about what people think, man. You understand? It's thus say the Lord, thus say the Holy Bible, man. You understand? Bring that out, Mighty King Bible, Psalm last precept.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16,
Verse 7.
verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Upon those that fear the Lord, man. You understand? See, we fear the Lord, man. We don't fear men. We don't fear the things that are going on in the world. We prepared and now know what's going on in the world. You understand? We're not afraid no more. You understand? The Lord has lifted up the spirit for us not to be afraid no more, man. You understand?
That's right.
And if it's not of the Most High, man, I don't want it. You understand? So it's time for Israel to wake up, man. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, by Shem Mashiach, Romalak Yahweh Shai. Death and destruction to America. Death and destruction to all you 17 other nations, and to the nation of the children of Israel. I want to say, arise, Israel, in the Hebrew tongue. Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Hey, said I want come test me. Pick two rap with a sling might lick off a med like a man from Jesse. Heard that they talking that big talk, lip off, which God, listen, don't vex me. I'ma stand for the Father perpetually, definitely big man, don't get chesty. Any weapon they form, don't stress me. Hey, I'm an Israelite child, no destiny. Separated, he chose and select me. In his ring, he clothed and he dressed me. Look without him, my soul will be empty. To the Lord of the hosts, I confess thee. I don't do this for sport or for trendies. Disrespect, it'll only get messy. Yeah, they could never take hold of my faith. I'ma stand with my sword at the gate. Holiness to the Lord on the plate. See, your idols ain't holding no weight. I ain't here trying to hold no debate. See, my God ain't no soul to replace. Disrespecting a stone in your face. Look, you must be a fool to